Hi, welcome back to Excel Guru. In this video, we are going to learn how to do formatting of Excel. Friends, in Excel, formatting is also very important part because when you are preparing some report, summary reports, some visualization, some dashboards, in that case, the proper formatting becomes very essential. So let's understand that how to do formatting. So in formatting we'll learn how to do the font formatting of font, alignment, numbers, tables. Okay, let's come to the Excel. All right, so these are, if you will see, the first tab is home page. In home page you will see that different category. The first category is this clipboard. All right, the second category is this font, all these parts of font. Okay, so everything is not visible here. There is arrow here. If you will click on this, then you will the complete detailing in the font format cells. Okay, so this part called alignment, everything related to alignment. These are the numbers, styles, table style, sales style, then sales, editing, everything. Okay, so we'll understand one by one. Let's come to first font. Okay, so in font, if you are writing any value in any cell, right? Let's say I'm writing this. Okay, so the what is the font of this? See, this font name is Calibri Body. Okay, the size of this font is 11. Okay, so we can change it. So if we want to change this from 11 to, let's say, 20, then this is how we can change it to 20. And from Calibri we want to change it to Algerian or Dhani, Arial Black. This is how we can change it to Arial Black. And the by default color of this cell is black. Okay, so we can change it from black to something else. So this is by default black. Okay, if you want to change it to red, then you can, from here you can change it to red. So this is the font color. And if you want to change the background color of this cell is white. Okay, so font color, what is font and what is background? The font is the letter color, the what, like it is written Excel, EXCEL. What content is written here, the color of that is font color, and the background is the base background of this cell. Okay, so this is the font color and this is the background. So if you want to change the background color, then click on here. It is by default white. So if you want to change it to yellow, green, anything, okay, then you can change it. Suppose I'm changing it to yellow, so the background color of this cell is yellow now. Okay, now, so if you want to change it to bold, you want to mark it bold, then you can click here, bold, it will be bold. Okay, and if you want the underline below that, then this is underline. You can click on this, then you will get the underline. So this U underline is the for the underline. And if you want to change this to italic, in italic format, then click on this, it will change it to italic format. Okay, so this is highlighted on bold also, I also, and you also. So this is bold, italic, and underline. If you will uncheck on this, let's say italic, see italic is white now, and now it is not italic. Okay, so this is about the how to change the color, size, font color, background color, bold, italic, and underline. Okay, of any cell value. If you want to change the complete entire range, that also you can select the range, and you can change that entire range. Okay, all right, so let's come to the alignment. Okay, so if you write anything in any cell, okay, so just see the difference. If I'm writing here anything, let's say data. Okay, so it's by default left aligned. If I'm writing some value 1 2 3, so this is right aligned. In this particular cell, this Tata Vault is left aligned and 1 to 3 is right aligned. Why? Because because in by default in any cell if you write any number, this is the characteristic, this is the nature of a cell. Any number always get right aligned and any text get left aligned until and unless you are manually going and changing the alignment of this. You can change the alignment if you want from left, you want it in the right, you can click on there. So this text value also will come in the right, or if you want both in the left, then you can click on here. Okay, all right. So let's understand alignment more. What is this? Word text, wrap text. So I'm just merging this. See, word text, wrap text is something if you are writing some detail thing in a cell, okay, and at one word it is not visible, and I want this all value should be visible, okay. So what I will do, I will click on wrap text. It will be auto adjusted, the entire cell value will be visible. So wrap text we can do here, and this is a merge and center, okay. So you want to merge this number of cells, all the cells you want to merge this range, and you want to keep it one cell, okay. So you can click on here and it will be merged. See, the entire cell has been merged to one cell. So this is, and if you anything you will write, okay, suppose I'm writing India. So India has written here, okay, and it is below alignment, okay, and the Calibri font and 11 is the font size, okay. And now if we want to change it from left to right, upper to lower or middle, we can change it. So as of now it is bottom alignment. If you want to make it middle alignment, then click on this, it will become in the middle. Top alignment, click on this, okay, and left alignment this, middle alignment, right alignment. So you want to keep it exactly in the center, then click on the middle alignment and middle. So this will be in the middle, okay. So this is the about the alignment, okay, and you can convert this the vertical or horizontal or clockwise, you can convert this value, okay. If I have made it bold, okay. So if you want to convert this, then come to this. This is how you can change the alignment of this. Click on this, these are the options will come. So this is the center, horizontal or vertical, these are in the center. If you want to change it, then you can change it from here also manually. See, at 45 degree, click on okay, this will be changed to 45 degree, right. Or if you want to change it to minus 49 or 90 degree, minus 90 degree, then see, this is how it will be changed. You can change to positive 90 degree also, like this, okay. So this is how you can change this alignment as per your requirement, okay. So this in detail if you want to go, then either you can click on this, okay, go to this, okay, or there is another shortcuts, right click and go to click here and right click, go to format cell. You will get all these options of alignment, okay. Or there is another shortcut for the alignment is control 1, okay. If you will click control 1, then you will get this dialog box and the all the formatting options about this alignment, the number, font, border, fill, protection, everything, okay. So, and if you want to, suppose I made the horizontal alignment, okay, and I want to cross this strike through. So for that you can do strike through. I want to, suppose you have written something and some particular word cell value you want to cancel, or then you can click on this strike through. See, this is how it will change. Something manually we write through pen, that you can do, okay. So this is all about the form alignment and wrap text and merge center, okay. Let's come to the numbers. So this part is the number, okay. So but first I have written all some numbers, sample numbers, and we'll do some analysis on that. Okay, so do the formatting of these numbers. So this is the general number has written, and I want some decimal value in this. So for the decimal value you can change it from here. Okay, so this will increase the number of decimal. Okay, and this will decrease the number of decimal. Okay, and if you want this in percentage, okay, this value is general value. If you want to change it to percentage, then you can click on this percentage. So it will change to 3400 percentage, because it consider that it's already in that value. And if you want to change it to normal percentage, like, then if you write in decimal, first write in decimal, then change it to percentage, then that will be, you want that if 34% or 55%. Okay, so there is two options. Either you write it into 0.34, then it will be in 34%. All right, or another option is you multiply it by 100, because when it converted in the percentage directly, then it will change it like this. Okay, so this is about percentage, and there are some other options also in the numbers. This is all about percentage, currency, numbers, general. Okay, so this is the number of decimal you want in this, like this. From here also you can change it, and in numbers these are the options available, you can change it. So now come to the date. So this is the date I have sample data I have taken. Okay, if you want to change the date format, then either go on to this and come to date. If you want to change it like this, 14 March 2012, like this, then you can change it to this 6 June 2019, or you can click Control 1 and you will get this dialog box. And in this also you can change like this as per your requirement, completely based on that. Or you can come to custom also. In custom also you can change the date format, like the DMMY or DDY. If you want only month and year, then you can take this option, click on this, see, only month and year, it has been changed. Okay, same way as per your requirement you can change it. Now coming to the currency. So this is the simple general format currency as written. If you want the currency sign of some specific country, then you can change it. Okay, click on this. If you want directly Indian currency, see, this rupees has come. Okay, if you want to change it to dollar, English United Dollar, see, dollar has come. If you want to change to euro has come. Okay, so this way you can take the currency also before that. Okay, so this is about the numbers. There are so many other options available in the numbers, you can change it. And this in date and time formatting is also there, you can format it as per your requirement. And the percentage, fraction, there are so many other options available. You can get into this, and you can learn and explore everything. And these are the customized format you can use. Okay, so let's come to styles. So this part is style. So in style, this is the conditional formatting part. So this is a huge topic and very important, very effective. So we'll understand later on. Okay, because to understand this we need to understand some basic formulas also. Then only we can use it properly. So let's skip this, and we'll understand the formatting of table and formatting of cells. Okay, so let's understand the formatting of table. So let's say some value has written here and you want to change it. Okay, let's say this is the something like this. Okay, and you want to change the format of this table, so you can take any formatting like this. You have, suppose I am taking this, it will be by default, it will be auto adjusted, and the format will be like this. And some other formatting also you can take. You want to take this, and it is asking where is data of your tables. Yeah, this is the data, and my table has headers. If you click on this, then the first row will be considered as the header. I have clicked on this header, so name and detail is the header, and rest is format it. So this is also very easy and best way to format your table. Okay, and this will be in the Excel table format, and once this will be changed into the Excel table format, then the so many other features of that table will start coming, right? This is like insert, slicer, export, and everything. All these are the features of the Excel table. All right, table design tab will be open. All right, so so many other options, I mean, in this, so you can explore it. See, there are lots of options of Excel table. Okay, dark and medium, everything you can change it. Okay, so this was about the table. Now come to the cell value. Let's say there is some value has written in here, and if you want to change the cell value, then come to cell styles. You can take any of this. You can, like, see, take this, or if you want something bold like this, you can change, or like this. New cell styles are also available. So if you want to give some heading kind of, you can give this. Okay, so this value, this value, cell value, you can change as per your requirement. Okay, so this is about the formatting your table and cells. Okay, now comes to some symbols. Let's understand some symbol. Okay, sometimes it is required that we need to use some symbols. Okay, in our Excel formatting or something. Okay, so to get the symbol, that there are three things I will make you understand, that there is a wingdings, wingdings 2 and wingdings 3. So this comes in this option. So if you write wingdings, so this will appear. So there are three categories: wingdings, wingdings 2 and wingdings 3. So in this range I have taken wingdings, and in this range I am taking wingdings 2. Okay, and in this I am taking wingdings 3 in this range. Okay, so some simple value I'm writing, suppose in all the cells, and see the difference. 1 2 3 4 5 I'm writing in every category. 1, and you see that what it is coming. 1, see, these are the symbols coming. If I'm writing the same in this, see, so these are the symbols are coming rather than this value. If you same, I'm writing that A B C D, A B C D, A B C D. See, so these are the symbols coming, and these symbols you can use in your report, in your dashboard, which will make it very effective. All right, so yeah, let's explore it, friends, more. And if any query coming, any requirement you have, then please post in the comment, and please don't forget to like and subscribe this channel, and please click on the bell icon so that you will get the notification